I have a simple question. What is wrong with this planet, the Earth, and everybody on it? I hear a lot from Christians that, the world is fallen, that it is this horrible place, that humanity is slowly degrading into sinful ways. But if you look at it, maybe in the short term there's always problems, but in the long term we have come a long ways from where we once were, from where there was wars every day. Killing was a way of life. Yes, there's wars around the world, but for most countries, there are very little happening. There isn't pillaging or whatnot like there was in the old days. The so-called sins. It's just society finally figuring out what should be legal, what shouldn't be, trying to balance things. I look at the United States and Canada, where there's some harsh crime action, but you look in most cities, you don't see it. I walk around my town all the time. I don't see these people killing and murdering and raping each other. Yet, when you listen to preachers or whatnot, that's sort of the impression they give. That God's going to return soon because this world is so horrible. And I always find it funny. It's like Christians have gotten this idea that the world has fallen and that Jesus is coming soon, so the world must be horrible. But do we actually really see it? Is it, because we got the problem of internet and news, which allows us to hear a lot of the things going around us that we wouldn't have heard, a couple hundred years ago. It would have to be a really violent crime for it to really spread around town. It's just that we're paying attention. We have devices to pick up earthquakes, tornadoes, hurricanes. And yes, some of this is because of global warming, but I mean in general, we see a lot of it just because we're getting the news of it. It's not become worse. So, to you Christians that think the world is fallen and that the world is going to hell in a handbasket, give me examples of how the world is. And I don't mean saying, homosexuality is being accepted. I mean actual things that actually can show harm being done. Show me actual statistics that show the world is worse off now than it ever was before. Because it sure seems to be the reverse of it. So rate, comment, subscribe, let me know your thoughts.